Swimming too fast, have fun suffering. The other day, I was at my local pools. I looked over all the open lanes searching for an uncrowded lane to do some laps. Out of the available lanes, one had 3 people and another had 1. Like any reasonable person, I hopped into the lane with only a single other person and began to do my laps. On my first lap, I overtook the other person and was told quite aggressively that the fast lane is over there, pointing to the lane with 3 people in it. I'm usually a fast swimmer, but the lap I did was average, if not slow. Before I continue, I should mention that literally every other slow person that I've swum with had been completely okay with me swimming fast. Where I swim, there is also an unofficial custom that when 2 people are in a lane, you swim side by side instead of the usual clockwise circle. This person was not okay with me swimming quickly, was very rude in telling me to move to a more crowded lane, and was, in fact, a very slow swimmer. Well, I thought to myself, I'm definitely not moving to a more crowded lane. I guess I should start swimming slower to appease her. I guess since my shoulder really hurts from my competition the other day, and I definitely don't want to injure it more, I should do some relaxing kicking. And that's exactly what I did. I did kick. Now my kick is definitely not fast, but I purposely did it even slower because obviously, this is the slow lane. My kick was so slow the person started overtaking me. I made sure that they suffered. I would start when they were very close to the wall to force them to slow down, and I would swim in such a way that they didn't have enough space to overtake me. The best thing happened about 10 minutes after I started my malicious compliance. 2 other old-timers jumped into our lane. Now I started swimming in such a way that I would be next to the old-timers in a way that suggested that I was overtaking them, but I never seemed to be quite fast enough to actually overtake them. How unfortunate. This formed a wall, and I would occasionally look back to see the person stopping every few seconds to not run into anyone, looking annoyed every time they had to do so. Eventually, they got so fed up that they hopped out, and as soon as they did so, I started swimming at my normal pace again, making sure that every time I finished a lap, I would make eye contact to further annoy them. The old-timers weren't upset that I was swimming faster. In fact, no one who jumped into that lane was. I hope that person learns their lesson and never tries to tell anyone that they are swimming too fast aggressively ever again.